Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, Antichrist, Peace Treaty, Get Out of Jerusalem. And the scripture reference is again from Daniel 9, verses 26 and 27. Then after the 62 weeks, the Messiah will be cut off and have nothing, and the people of the prince who is to come will destroy the city and the sanctuary. And its end will come with a flood. Even to the end there will be war, desolations are determined. And he will make a firm covenant with the many for 1 week. But in the middle of the week he will put a stop to sacrifice and grain offering. And on the wing of abominations will come one who makes desolate, even until a complete destruction. One that is decreed is poured out on the one who makes desolate. And so the point of this post is, let's look at the references to violence and destruction in these two verses. And here, this is the text. Cut off, destroy, flood, war, desolation, desolate is mentioned 3 times, put a stop, abominations, complete destruction, poured out. And so the bottom line, this is not going to be a peaceful time. And specifically, the phrase, even to the end there will be war, desolations are determined. So war, battle, conflict, violence will be a feature of the time until Christ returns. And it's a decree. He, the Antichrist, will make a firm covenant with the many for 1 week. And the man who brokers this will be he'll be the man who makes it happen. And he has the personality, he'll be the center of attention. And to translate, he's a Gabar. And he can prevail. He has strength. He's strong, powerful, mighty. He's great. He forges the treaty, the alliance, or the pledge. And there will be many, or rob in the Hebrew. And it can mean much, many, great, abundance, numerous. I mean, this is going to be a big deal. Middle East peace, the idea of solving the Middle East peace crisis is a huge deal. And this guy's He's going to embody the spirit of that. The length of the treaty is going to be for 1 week, or Shabuah. And in the Hebrew mindset, it's a period of 7 days or years, a heptad or a week. And it's just an expression of how Jews keep time. It's like for a set of 7. And again, it could mean days, years, a week. It's just a set of 7. Now, the book of Revelation does not specifically state a 7-year period, but in Revelation 11, verses 2 and 3, it does give reference to 2 time periods, 42 months and 1,260 days. Now, both of these time periods happen to be 3.5 years. And the scripture reference itself, leave out the court which is outside the temple and do not measure it, for it has been given to the nations. And they will tread underfoot the holy city for 42 months. And I will grant authority to my 2 witnesses, and they will prophesy for 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. And in the middle of this 7-year period, the sacrificial system will be put to a stop. The reference from Daniel, but in the middle of the week, he will put a stop to sacrifice and grain offering. And the only thing that's keeping the Jews from reinstituting temple worship is a temple and a sacrificial system. They've got all the things in place. They have all the elements, all the tools. Templeinstitute.org is an excellent resource, as well as you can check them out at their own website and on Facebook. And halfway through the 7-year treaty, this sacrificial system of the Old Testament will be halted by the beast, or the Antichrist. And when this event happens, get out of Jerusalem immediately. Don't waste time. Mark 24, verse 15, Jesus confirms the writings of the prophet Daniel, and this is in reference to Daniel 9, verses 27 and 28. Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, which was spoken of through Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place, let the reader understand. Verse 21, chapter 24 of Matthew. For then there will be a great tribulation, such has not occurred since the beginning of the world until now, nor ever will. And that's Jesus. Keep in mind, there was a flood once upon a time. And so this period of time will be a greater tribulation than the flood. So it's not going to be pretty when this all goes down. If you're interested in this topic, please feel free to check out www.paulthepoke.com, keyword Antichrist. Also keyword Peace Treaty. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.